Good morning, everybody. It's me, Sante. I got one more for you. I don't know how I feel about this one. It wasn't difficult to put together. It really didn't have a lot of stuff, but the stuff that it had was I'm not gonna say great, but I'm not gonna say bad. It was okay, you know. Um, I think it could have been better. I think it could have been better. But let's start with the box here. Here it is. Here's the box. I like the photo. And as you can see, he's a Japanese soldier, probably an officer, from 1944. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, so I don't know what that says. The name of the company, IQ Models. Don't know much about them. I must say I don't. Back and the side. That's all it is. And a picture of him. World War II, 1944. But I like the picture. Now, that being said, let me show you some of the stuff that he comes with, okay? He has gloves. They're cool. I did not put him on him because it was doggone difficult to put on him. You know? He comes with a poncho. Very cool. I like it. You know? It's a again, I didn't put it on him because I wanted to put him in a diorama or something later on. Okay? He has that. I like that he has this. He has some rounds for his rifle. Very cool. Right? This is the interior of his helmet. I guess the part that would actually sit on his head so that the helmet is not sitting right on his head. Yeah, it's cool. It's confusing as how to put on. I don't know how to put it on. I couldn't find directions on how to put on. I know it's tied under his chin. Well, yeah, okay. I'm going to leave that to the side. Now, let's go to the helmet. Here's his helmet, right? I'm going to guess that this string is so that you can pull the string and draw the edges over the helmet so you could tie it and the helmet, the cover won't come off. But it doesn't reach. It doesn't reach the edges. So that's what I don't like. Should I just put it on him like this? Yeah, but it's just going to sit on there because I can't figure this thing out. That annoys me. But apart from that, it looks nice at least. Right? I like the way it looks. Okay, we're going to put that down. And we're going to go with the figure. Okay, hold on 1 second. Boom. There he is. I like it. I like the way it looks. Apart from the box. I like the way it looks. He's kind of stoic looking. He looks actually right there like he might be chewing some tobacco. I don't think he is, but you know. Anyway, let's start from the bottom, the boots. It comes with the stand. It came with the stand, so that was cool. The boots they're that, suede type feeling thing. This is leather. These are leather. I think that's very cool. They were not difficult to put on, which was also cool. I do like this. It's got spurs. You see? That's pretty cool, huh? I think that I can't get it too focused. But I do like that. I think that's really nice. They did a good job on that, you know? Here in the back is his canteen. The leather strap came out, as you can see here. It kind of broke. But that's okay. I'll get some glue and try to glue it on. Not a big thing. He has a You can see there it has a top on, right? This here is the top. Now, what's the bad part about it? There's no way to keep the top in there. You pop it in, but it just pops right out. So, okay, all these pieces are leather. I'm gonna guess they're real leather. They're kind of flimsy, but okay, not a big thing. Little pack where you can carry stuff in, right? It has a little straps to close it down, but I like it. It's cool. It goes on his shoulder. Here in front, leather belt that's connected to all his other stuff, and his ammo pouch. You know, everything is hanging on his belt. It doesn't have anything coming across except for this strap, which goes to this, and of course this leather strap, which is for his canteen. Okay, this top leather strap here, this one is for his ammo pouches there. What does he have here? Let's see. Let me move his arm so that way you can see he has a let me stand him up straight. I'm sorry, folks. There. You see this? Goes strapped on that second belt where he carries his samurai sword. Right? I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty long. You know? But I enjoyed that. I think it's nice and it holds on pretty tight. You know? So I think that's cool. He also comes with, let me get this down there. Hold on. I'm trying to put this in. All right. Goggles to cover his eyes from the sand and stuff, and his little summer cover, hot weather cover. There's his head. Now let me try this while you're here. It looks okay that way, but you know, every time I move him, it's just gonna jiggle. That's all it does. It's jiggle, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I think I'm just gonna keep him with the soft cap. We'll just keep that on there for this officer here. He also comes with this, his rifle. I like the rifle. Again, another strip of leather with the little thing to connect it to the carrying handle, or to the stock. I mean, I'm sorry. You know, so that's good there. And there's one there, which is pretty cool. Has some weight to it. It's good. Bolt goes down and up. Whoop. Whoop. But it doesn't go back. Front sight for aiming, I'm gonna guess. He also has this. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Might not be able to with one hand. Oh yeah, here it is. The spike bayonet. Look at that thing. That is long. But very cool, right? You flip it up. It goes there. Of course, I don't want to break it, so I don't want to use that much force. And then you just put it back to where it was there. You have to move this up, and then boom. I guess that's like a locking device, this little piece there. Right? But it does look very cool. the sights. Those sights there. Yeah, it's a little difficult, but okay. But that's the rifle for him. What do I think? It's cool. It's good. It's not one that I would put in the front of the group. You know, I'll put them in the dioramas, yeah, because, you know, you gotta have the Japanese fighting. They're over on Saipan, Tarawa, Peleliu, Iwo Jima. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Didn't take too long to put on. Just a couple of straps here and there, and this thing which I can't figure out to save my life. But that's okay. All right. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. Simple one. It wasn't difficult at all. Not one of my favorites. I don't know why. It's just something in my brain housing group that's saying it's. Would I get it again? No, probably not. But it's just a plus for the collection when it comes to the war dioramas. You know, it'll help. Anyway, leave some comments down below. You guys, I'm sure, might have different ideas, different impressions when it comes to this guy, because, you know, I haven't seen too much on him at all. I think maybe 1 or 2 videos, I'm not sure. But if you like him, let me know. Let me know why. If you hate him, let me know why. You know? But he's in the collection. All right? That's it for now. Thanks you all for watching. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And a like and things. And we'll get on to the next bunch. All right, guys? This is Santi. And I'm out.